Everyone, it's William here, and welcome back to Tottenham Update. Today, we've got an important update from Ange Postecoglou regarding Richarlison, and we'll be diving into the wider issue of injuries that continue to plague Tottenham season. So, let's get into it and break it down. As we all know, injuries to key players have been a serious issue for Spurs, and last season's campaign really took a hit when several stars were sidelined around November. It's clear that Ange Postecoglou is doing everything he can to avoid another injury crisis this season. The loss of players like Mickey van de Ven and James Maddison last year led to a major dip in form, and this season, things aren't looking much better. Our captain, Heung-min Son, is now the latest to join the list of casualties with a hamstring injury picked up in our recent 3-0 win over Karabakh. He's on the sidelines alongside Richarlison, who's been struggling to stay fit this season. And let's not forget Destiny Udogie, who had to come off during our match against Manchester United at Old Trafford. He wasn't risked midweek against Ferencváros, but we're all hopeful he'll return for our upcoming clash against Brighton. Now, back to Richarlison. It's been tough for him lately. With Dominic Solanke arriving in the summer transfer window, competition in the striker position has heated up, and Ange is clearly excited to have more attacking options. Postecoglou spoke about this recently, saying that having both Richarlison and Solanke available was the plan all along, but injuries have disrupted that. He's eager to have Richarlison back on the pitch, knowing that when Rishi is fit, he can score goals and play out wide if needed. But the challenge has been keeping him fit. Ange highlighted that Richarlison has struggled to sustain his fitness over the past few years, and that's exactly what Spurs are working on, making sure that when he comes back, he stays back. The key takeaway here is that Richarlison needs to avoid injuries if he wants to cement his place in this squad. Injuries have really been his downfall ever since he joined us at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Every time he looks set to find consistency and form in front of goal, he ends up back in the treatment room. With games coming thick and fast across the Premier League, Europa League, and Carabao Cup, there will be plenty of chances for Richarlison to build up his match fitness and contribute to the goal-scoring responsibility that Solanke is currently carrying. So, it's clear that Ange Postecoglou is making every effort to manage the fitness of his squad, and Richarlison is at the center of that strategy. But for Spurs to avoid another injury crisis this season, Richarlison needs to break this cycle of setback. As a football commentator, I've seen it time and time again. A player's form is only as strong as their ability to stay fit. Richarlison has the potential to be a key figure for Spurs, but it all depends on whether he can keep himself healthy in this long and demanding season. Let's hope he can return stronger and help lead us to success.